Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk a little bit about setting out for a small extension for brick and block work. Right, first things first, we need to mark out where the edge of our wall is going to go. Outer skin of block work or brickwork, doesn't matter. It's the same process for both. Now, as this is in theory a right angled extension, like a little infill, if you can see there, I've got a yellow line. I've put that down the side of the house, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to square off the face of the brickwork there of the existing house, like this, and then make sure that that line is square or parallel to coming down the side of the house. Right, that will then mean in turn you'll have your corners will be nice and square, and everything will line up when you put your flooring down, or because this is going to be a utility room. I want to make sure the cupboards and everything are within a square room. So now what I'm doing is I'm levelling down from that line to the pug that I put on the footings earlier, and then I'm drawing a line with my trowel, and I'll do that at each end. Do it again on the corner there. This is really important that this bit is done to the millimetre, because obviously if it's out from the line above, then it's not going to be square to the building. So all I'm doing is, like I said, plumbing down from my line that I know is square from the building, and then I'll get my square in a minute, put it on them two lines that I've put on the pug, and then I'll make a square corner, and then that's how we'll start our block work from there. All I'm doing now is measuring out to the corner to make sure it's the same measurement as the measurement that's going to be to the left or behind me, as I am there. 2.325 I believe it was, and then that's where I know where my right angle or my square is going to be sat, and then like I said, I'll draw it on the bed like I'm doing now, and then we know we've got a square corner there as well, and then that will give me a line for me to start building my block corners in a minute. Right, now the mix I used in the footings has to be stronger than above ground. Obviously it's below ground. So this is a 4-in-1, which will be 4 parts sand to 1 part. So if you're using a bucket, it'll be 4 buckets of sand to 1 bucket of cement. I put a bit of Feb in there for workability, not washing up liquid, that's a no-no. And yeah, away we go. These are standard 7 Newton concrete blocks, 100mm wide. Yeah, just normal block size, 440 by 215. we're left with a gap of about 150 mil now. So usually what I do is measure the gap that's not a block size and take about 15 mil off each side, because they're concrete blocks, they don't, unless you're cutting them with a petrol saw. If you're cutting them with a hammer and bolster like I'm going to now, they don't tend to break clean. So what happens is you'll end up, they'll be bigger in places. So if you give it 15 mil each end, they'll fit in lovely. So what we're doing here is setting up for the inner course of blockwork. Now that cavity width there is 100 mil. That's sort of standard thickness for sort of brick and block construction. So yeah, do the inner one there. That'll be the return where my hand's on now to go back towards the house. So it's 100 mil cavity this side and 100 mil on the return. Do on the other end, set your line up and away you go. hope you've enjoyed. I'll be doing another video because this is a block and beam floor, not a solid concrete floor. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. I'll do a video. So yeah, like, subscribe, and keep an eye out for the next video coming. Cheers.